Big 8 team name today. Trey Burnett was second team. And we're going to have a lane violation on the second free throw, I believe. I think they're going to get Jalen Curry. So one more coming for Lamamba.
Lane violation.
Now we're going to get another. Well, now we're going to wait as Thomas Parkman ready to check in for Madison Memorial, but one more free throw coming before that for Lamamba. I guess he's going to get the shooter, Lamamba. And Lamamba missed. And Downey rebounds for Milwaukee Riverside. Downey averages over 5 boards a game. And a block by Burnett. And what do we got? We're going to have a player control foul against Riverside. So, a couple of player control fouls here in the last little bit. Lamamba will come out of the game for Parkman. And it'll be Spartan basketball.
On DeAndre Downey, his third.
So DeAndre Downey was called for that player control foul. His third personal for Milwaukee Riverside. So one of
the foul was on Trinson.
Now they change it. So Downey stays at 2 personal fouls. Trinson White gets that personal, his first. That's going to be a travel on Chamberlain. He wonders what he did, but traveling's the call. So White with 1. Downey stays at 2 fouls. 6 team fouls now on Riverside. Triggs again got past Parkman. Well, Parkman not only took the punishment of getting hit in the nose, he's going to get the personal foul. Morris and Lamamba come off the Memorial bench.
A foul against Thomas Parkman, his first.
Parkman's fourth team foul against Memorial. Inbounding is Shamari Triggs for the Tigers. Oh, and he hit the ceiling. Ceiling's pretty low here at Catchell Gymnasium, and that time Triggs tried to throw the deep pass to throw into the backcourt to inbound safely, but he just threw it too high and hit the panels in the ceiling. So the ball's turned back over to Madison Memorial. Milwaukee Riverside 23-2. Madison Memorial 19-9 in the season. Ortiz waits for Chamberlain to flash. Now great catch by Morris inside, and he overlaid. And knocked out of play. It'll stay with Madison Memorial. Trey Burnett returns for the Spartans. Boy, again, a pretty good look from Morris make it. But he just shot it too strong with the left hand, and Memorial fortunate enough to retain possession as 2 Tigers knocked it out. This will be Chamberlain inbounding for the Spartans. Quick inbound to Morris. Downey got a hand on it. Now Morris recovers in the corner and dribbled it off his foot. So Riverside trailing by 1 gets the ball back with now under 2 minutes and 15 seconds left first half. Super Tuesday in Whitewater. Riverside shooting 42% from the field. Memorial only 39%. Bakari Triggs, blocked by Ortiz, but Downey's there to follow. Tip try by Curry, no, and Morris comes away with it. Another block shot for Madison Memorial. Ortiz, long 3, straight on, rimming, and Downey rebounds. Shamari Triggs, bumped by Chamberlain and counted and a foul. Shamari Triggs again creating on the offensive end. That time he drew the foul from Chamberlain, his first. Take a look again at Shamari Triggs.
Miles Chamberlain.
Beautiful play. That's 15. Team foul number 5 on Madison Memorial. 32, Elijah Briggs in for the first time tonight for Milwaukee Riverside. Briggs is a 6-foot junior. Boy, Shamari Triggs has been spectacular in the first half. Triggs now with 9 points, 3 of 3 from the free throw line. And he's been the factor. So now the Spartans find themselves trailing by 2 on the 3-point effort by Shamari Triggs. Ortiz calls the play. Lamamba makes a nice catch. Well, Tyrone Lewis, the Riverside coach. Here's Lamamba, had it blocked once, had it blocked again, and now Bakari Triggs, as he tries to head down court, knocked out by Trey Burnett. The two things he wanted his team to do, Tyrone Lewis, was rebound and play defense. I'd say they've done pretty well in both of those categories tonight, especially on the defensive end. So with a 2-point lead and the basketball, here comes Milwaukee Riverside. Shamari Triggs, the pick from Curry. Triggs drops it in and rims out. Elijah Briggs had a good look but couldn't convert. Now here comes Memorial in transition. Chamberlain from Ortiz.
A basket by Miles Chamberlain.
Miles Chamberlain, 3 of 5 from the field, 6 points. Set up that time by Brendan Ortiz. 20-20. Riverside looks to hold for the final shot of the first half. Trinson White kicking to the corner. Jalen Curry, 3, air ball. And Ortiz saves it back in, but right to Briggs. One more try for White. Another miss. Loose ball, rebounded by Lamamba. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and a foul at midcourt as White hit Chamberlain. So
A Tiger foul is against Trinson White.
that's going to be Trinson White's second personal foul, and that is the 7th team foul against Riverside. So a big play with just over a second left, 1.6 seconds left on the clock, and Miles Chamberlain gets a chance to shoot the 1-and-1. So Memorial was in a rush to get the final shot off, but White might have helped them out a little bit, as now they get a chance to put points on the board from the free throw line. Here's Chamberlain. Got the first to put Memorial back in front. Madison Memorial again hit 29 free throws in their sectional final win over Sun Prairie last Saturday night. Chamberlain on the season is a 66% free throw shooter. Now, Shamari Triggs, he must have some blood on his uniform or something, because he's taking off his uniform, or at least they're checking it. So Shamari Triggs is out for now. We'll end the half that way. And one more free throw coming from Miles Chamberlain. Chamberlain looking for his 8th point tonight. 2 of 2 for Chamberlain. 1.6 on the clock. See if Riverside can get a shot off. This is White from half court, double pump. Oh, he hit the backboard and it shot out. And that'll do it. After 1 quarter, it was 13-13 at halftime. Couple of Miles Chamberlain free throws puts Madison Memorial in front. Quick check of the unofficial scoring for Milwaukee Riverside. Shamari Triggs with 9. Bakari Triggs with 5. DeAndre Downey with 4. And Trinson White held to just 2 points. He's only taken 4 shots tonight. 1 out of, well, 0 of 3 from 3-point range, and 1 out of 1 from the 2-point area for Trinson White. For Madison Memorial at halftime, Trey Burnett, Miles Chamberlain with 8 each. Junior Lamamba with 6. That's about it for the Spartans. We're at halftime. Super Tuesday at UW Whitewater. Our score, Madison Memorial 22, Milwaukee Riverside 20. We'll be back with the start of the 3rd quarter in just a moment.
Here comes I'm in the studio, and all all the videos. Number unavailable, worth it, I work it. Wasn't really feeling you, my back is aching, my bra too tight, my booty shaking from left to right. She mad 'cause she can't do it right. I'm whooping my her like. I whip my hair back and forth, I whip my hair back and forth, I whip.
Welcome back to Super Tuesday at the University of Wisconsin Whitewater campus. Madison Memorial Spartans leading the Milwaukee Riverside Tigers 22-20 at halftime. It's been a back and forth first half. Both teams holding small leads, and Madison Memorial eventually getting the lead at halftime. There's Shamari Triggs, who's been a real story of the first half. Look at that spinning move with the left hand. Triggs leading the Tigers with 9. Madison Memorial has answered with a couple of three-pointers from Trey Burnett. That's Bakari Triggs, Shamari Triggs' brother, making a basket. There's that great pass inside to Downey in the paint, and he was able to score. Downey with 4 points in the first half. And then Popcorn Morris turned it over, stole it back, and found Burnett inside. As Burnett leads Memorial with 8 points. And then Triggs answered with a three-point play for the Tigers. And then good passing by Memorial at the other end as Miles Chamberlain was able to set up his teammate for a basket there. So 22-20 our score at halftime. Both teams playing pretty much their starting five, as Madison Memorial had only three players off the bench, playing no more than 5 minutes in that first half. And Tyrone Lewis, the Milwaukee Riverside head coach, an even shorter bench, as only 2 players came off the bench for him, as his 5 starters were predominantly on the court in that first half here at Whitewater. It was a great entertaining first half. We were looking for more of the same in the second, and we're just about a half a minute away from the start of quarter number 3 here in Whitewater tonight. Well, Tyrone Lewis is a bit of a homecoming for him here tonight, the head coach at Milwaukee Riverside. He's in his 3rd year as Riverside's head coach. He played high school basketball at Milwaukee North Division, went to Iowa Wesleyan for a while, but then he played basketball on this very court, UW Whitewater. He took over for Ricky Spicer at point guard back in the day, and some good memories for that man, Tyrone Rock Lewis, the head coach of Milwaukee Riverside. His first 2 seasons, his record was 22 wins, 24 losses. But after this season, he's a winning head coach, 45-26, thanks to the Tigers' 23-2 effort so far this season. Well, one of these teams is now 16 minutes away from the Division I state tournament at the Kohl Center on Friday. Right, wow, we really don't know which one it's going to be. 22-20 as we begin play here in the second half. Memorial with possession first. Lamamba overlays. Battle for the rebound won by DeAndre Downey. So the Tigers turn back Memorial on the first possession of the second half. These two teams on the season, Memorial averages 65 points a game, Riverside averages 62. We're looking at going in the 40s tonight if this keeps up. Triggs banks it in the lane.
A basket by
Well, the second
Shamari
half
Triggs.
starts out the same way the first half has, as Shamari Triggs is our first player in double figures tonight. He has 11, and he ties it at 22. Now Memorial looking for its first basket of the second half. Shamari Triggs had a season-high 32 points against Milwaukee Hamilton. Also had 26 against Milwaukee Northwest, so he's certainly capable of putting up some big numbers for Milwaukee Riverside.
Jalen Curry.
Jalen Curry gets his second personal foul on that last play for Milwaukee Riverside. Inbound for Lamamba, it ends up in the hands of Trey Burnett. And the Memorial senior now in double figures with 10. Spartans back in front, 24-22. Three-point attempt from Curry, and Jalen Curry on the board. His first basket tonight. He had missed his first 2 three-point attempts. And got that one. 25-24, so that puts the Tigers in front by 1. Only the second three-point basket of the night for Milwaukee Riverside. Now inside, that's a basket for Popcorn Morris.
Basket by Jamar Morris.
First points of the night for Jamar Morris. Memorial back in front by 1. Bakari Triggs, that's a tough floating shot for Bakari Triggs. Back and forth we go. Riverside up 1. Morris will hand off to Chamberlain. Ortiz to Burnett. Burnett driving. Dropping it off for Morris, and on his way to the basket, he's fouled. So Memorial moves the ball around quickly, and Morris will end up with a couple of free throw attempts.
Foul against DeAndre Downey. That's his third.
DeAndre Downey gets his third personal foul for Milwaukee Riverside. Here's Morris. He was 0 for 2 at the line, but rolls that one in for his third point tonight. One more coming for the Memorial junior forward. And 1 of 2 for Morris. So it stays tied, 27 apiece. Triggs. Well, the pass eventually got to Curry. He's blocked by Morris. And that's going to be a shooting foul against Jamar Morris.
8 fouls against Jamar Morris.
So Morris,
his
second personal
foul.
first team foul on Memorial of the second half. Into the free throw line, here's Jalen Curry. Team's third leading scorer. 10.3 points per game. Fourth point tonight on that free throw. He's had 20 points or more in 4 different games this year, including a season high 29 against Brookfield East and Milwaukee Northwest. And rolled that one in, but no, they're going to wipe it out. Lane violation on, looked like it was Downey. So, take the free throw off the board. It'll stay 28-27. And there you see where Downey got the jump a little too early. Here's Chamberlain. Miles Chamberlain.
By Miles Chamberlain.
He has 10. 29-28 Memorial. Trinson White, 3. Great box out by Jamar Morris. And here comes Memorial with the lead and the ball. 29-28, 5 minutes left, third quarter. Riverside shooting 36% from the field. Memorial up to 41%. Chamberlain hit his last shot. Let's see if he tries it again. Nope. Ortiz thought about 3, but Triggs closed it out. Here's Lamamba. Pump fake. Drops it off for Morris.
Big basket by Jamar Morris.
Well, Junior Lamamba draws a crowd, and he wisely found his teammate Morris for the layup. 31-28 for the tie. Triggs misses. And now here comes Ortiz the other way. Memorial looks to push. Here's Burnett for Morris. Missed. And Triggs came away with it. And a frustration foul by Jamar Morris, his third. Well,
against Jamar Morris, his third.
Morris again, a little too much mustard on the layup. Overlaid it. Triggs had wonderful rebounding position. And he got the board and got the foul on Morris again, his third. That's the second team foul on Madison Memorial here in the second half. Third quarter in Oshkosh, Appleton East 35, Germantown 28. Riverside trails by 3. At Stevens Point, De Pere leads Superior 40-33. Foul on Trey Burnett.
Lamamba, his first.
Oh, check it. Junior Lamamba gets his first. They're just underway in Milwaukee at the other Super Tuesday game. Inbound stolen by Burnett. Hamilton has a 5-0 lead on Beloit, but that's very early. Burnett driving.
A basket by Trey Burnett.
And that's going to be a timeout for Milwaukee Riverside.
30
Well,
seconds.
there haven't been a whole lot of extended
Tigers.
offensive runs by either team. But here, watch Burnett. sees the floor, drives between 3 Riverside Tigers and lays it in. Trey Burnett's having a night. 12 points. He's made both of his 3-point shots. And he leads Madison Memorial to a 33-28 lead. Trey Burnett had only 4 points in the sectional final against Sun Prairie Saturday night. And right now he's leading the Spartans with 12. Earlier in the year, Madison Memorial lost at Milwaukee King 57-35. Yeah, that's right, 57-35. But with the return of Morris and the return of a number of players who have been injured, Chamberlain among them, Brendan Ortiz. There's a layup for Trinson White. You know Riverside would like to get him going. But Memorial has battled some injury. Not coming together, playing their best basketball at the right time of the season. And on the other side, Milwaukee Riverside, they've won a lot of close games this year, and what that's done is really developed a great trust between all of their players, that they know that one player has the other one's back in tough times. So these are two teams that, the way you get here is by winning a lot of tough, close games. And both of these teams have done just that in this 2010-2011 season. 33-30 Memorial. Burnett. Well, he tried to find Morris. It falls into the hands of Lamamba, who reverses and scores. Well, Memorial fortunate on that play as Morris fumbled it, but Lamamba was right there for his 8th point. This is going to be a Madison Memorial foul. Might be on Ortiz. It'll be the 4th team foul. Brendan Ortiz gets his first.